before that, we had shitloads of stupid names, like everybody.
What were some of them? Do you remember any?
Oh yeah, Descended. We had End of Eternity. We had Cenotaph. We had Anathema was one.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was always a bitch because you try to come up with something and you were proud of it, and of course there's another band with the same name.
I was going to say
those are harder nowadays. I was going to say,
or maybe even easier because you have like Metal Archives. Or
you can look stuff up, yeah. Right.
Yeah, but like I was going to say, those aren't too bad, or even some like Cenotaph. That's already a band. But I see you obviously answered that in the midst of that thought. But so obviously, 30 years from when the Crown of Thorns was a band. What was even the progression then? Obviously, he said those other ones were bad names. So then Crown of Thorns was obviously a good name at some point, but then maybe not because then you changed it to the Crown. Or
yeah, I guess my question regarding that, did it have anything to do with getting signed to Metal Blade? Was there some kind of conflict of was there another band? Because I want to say I knew of a U.S. band with that name at some point, but I don't know if that was before or after you guys.
Yeah, that's actually correct, but it wasn't due to Metal Blade because this happened at the end part when we were at Black Sun Records after we had released Eternal Death. So we managed to get the Burning and Eternal Death released on the Crown of Thorns, and then was due to this American band. They send Black Sun Records a fax saying that we're gonna sue you if you don't change the name. And the silly thing is that that band was backed up by Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. Oh, because he was sort of Paul Stanley's prodigy or something. There was this guy called John BRV or something like that had this Crown of Thorns band.
Okay.
So we got this threat that they have decided that they're gonna launch this project as Crown of Thorns, so it's not okay that you Swedes do it because we will sue you. So at that time we were on this small label, so there was no discussions. We said we need to do something about it. And
right.
Of course, after 2 albums, it's terrible. And so we went back into this hell where we tried to come up with something new, but then we just decided, okay, let's just shorten the name and the Crown, and hopefully those who think of the Crown think of Crown of Thorns. So,
right, and then that Crown of Thorns, I mean, that didn't last, right? I mean,
I think it was
records? One record?
1 or 2 albums.
Yeah,
something
right.
Like
and I remember being terrible. That's all I remember. Yeah, it's not ever listening to it again.
Now it sounds really disgusting, AOR rock, something like that. Christian too.
The Crown of Thorns they had to change their name to, you're saying, sucked.
The American one.
Yeah.
The American Crown of Thorns.
What was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember, but I remember thinking it was going to be this Crown of Thorns. I'm like, another. I'm like, this doesn't look right. I knew, I can't remember. We'll have to look it up. Maybe we can look it up in the midst of this interview and see if we can find an album cover of the American Crown of Thorns. But I remember it not looking right. But I you go after it anyway. I was young,
Yeah, because you don't know.
And there was no internet,
right?
Obviously, really. So, I think I got it. And I was like, what's this shit, So, yeah. As you can see, I brought my favorite 2 from Crown of Thorns, whatever era you want to call it. But I do have the original, so I had the Black Sun releases.
All right.
Gotta get the OG.
Yeah. And actually, that's from back then. I mean, that's old. I mean, that's not like something I went and got 3 years ago. That's like, I probably got it in between 97 and 99, something like that.
You were there?
Because when did Burning come out? Was that 96?
I think 95. 95.
Okay. 95. And Eternal Death was 97?
Yeah,
that's right. Okay, I'm trying to get my dates right. I did a little quick research this morning, so I wouldn't be a complete idiot.